coordinate system. System of a plane, coordinates of a point, and of a vector. So now we have to study how to find the coordinates of a point and of a vector. But first we have to define systems, bases and systems. Let O, A, and B be three non-collinear points of a plane. So we have these two straight lines, D and D prime. So this straight, we can form axes here because we have origin O and vector OB. We consider OA or vector OB as system, and also we have OA vector OA also. We denote it by this form, so OA, a vector OA is a system. The two non-collinear vectors OA and OB form a basis which is denoted by vector OA OB. So every two non-collinear vectors form a base or bases, okay? And we denote it by this form. So any set of two non-collinear vectors of a plane is a base in this plane. When we have point and a base, which is two non-collinear vectors, then we form a system. Okay, so a point and a bases OA, OB make up a system of the plane denoted by O. So this is the notation of the system. O, which is the origin, OA unit vector, and OB كمان هو unit vector. This form or this order, so OA is the x and or abscissa, and OB is the ordinate. Okay, so O vector, this system, we have O is the origin, I and vector I and vector J is a system of the plane of origin O and bases I, vector I and vector J. In this system, we give an order to the vectors I then J so as to distinguish abscissas from coordinates. So I is for abscissa and vector J is for coordinate. Here we have three different kinds of systems. This one is system, and also this one and this one, because we have two non-collinear vectors and point, which is O. Okay, origin O and I and J. First one is normal system. Normal system. Here we have D, straight line D and D prime are not orthogonal. They are not perpendicular. But I and J have equal magnitudes. So vector I, our norm of I, and the norm of vector J are equal. So equal norms يعني magnitude, equal norms, normal system. Equal norms and not orthogonal, normal system. Second one, orthogonal system. Orthogonal system. So D and D prime are orthogonal. Orthogonal, perpendicular. So we have perpendicular straight lines. So vector I and vector J are not equal, do not have equal magnitudes. So it's orthogonal system because we have orthogonal straight lines. So the vectors are orthogonal. Third one is normal system. Ortho because D and D prime are orthogonal, and normal because the vectors or the norms of the vectors are equal. So here D and D prime are orthogonal, vector I and vector J have equal magnitudes, يعني norm of I equals to norm of J. If we have system with not equal, not orthogonal and not equal norms, so it's any system. So we have four kinds of systems. System عادي and orthonormal system with equal norms, and orthogonal system, we have orthogonal only I and j are perpendicular, and orthonormal system بيكون عندنا d and d prime are orthogonal and norms are equal. Coordinates of a point. Here we have this figure. We have any system here. OA and OB are not equal. We have origin O. We have I and j. So here, let OI, vector I and j be a system of a plane, and M be any point in this plane. Vector OM, if we take vector OM, we can decompose it to OA plus OB, right? Because you have OA plus OB will fourth point or fourth vertex of the palm. Okay, so OM equals to OA plus OB. OA is the magnitude or the length of OA times I, because I is the unit vector, and vector OB also OB times J, because J is the unit vector. So every vector we can write it in this form as linear combination of I and J, because I and J is the component of the system. Okay, where X is called abscissa and Y is called the coordinate of point M. Here, because O is the origin, so the coordinates of OM, X and Y, also the coordinates of M, X and Y, they are equal. We have two remarks here. Every vector U equals to Xi plus Yj of the plane is associated with a unique point M, so that vector OM equals to X vector I plus Y times vector J. Here I and J to distinguish between X the abscissa and Y the coordinates. Every point M in the plane is associated with a unique order pair of real numbers X, Y, so that vector OM equals to Xi plus Y vector J. Here we have this example. Given in an orthonormal system, so it's necessary to identify the system in each example and exercise. We have three non-collinear points A, B, and C, where OA and OB and OC are defined in this form. What are the coordinates of the points A, B, and C? Since O is the origin, so directly the coordinates of A is the coordinates of vector OA. So what are the coordinates of A? 2 and -1. And what are the coordinates of B? -2, 3. And C, we have 1, X, and -1, Y. X is I and Y is J. Okay, so 1 minus 1. The coordinates of the point is equal to are equal to the coordinates of vector OA, because O is the origin with coordinates 0, 0. So 2x and minus or -1 here y. Okay, I for abscissa and J, vector J for ordinate. Calculate the coordinates or components of the vectors AB and AC. So, to find the coordinates of AB, we have to find X and Y. We can write it in this form. X of B minus X of A. So, X of B is -2, -2 is -4, and Y of B is 3, -1 is +1, 3 plus 1 is 4. So the coordinates of AB is -4, 4. So we can write the coordinates of vector مثل coordinates of point in this form. Okay. Also AC, X of C minus X of A, Y of C minus Y of A. Okay, so we have minus 1, 0. Also, these are the coordinates 1, minus 1, 0. Here, because he asked me to calculate the coordinates of the vector, we write it in this form. Okay. Also, we can write AB, vector AB equals to minus 4I plus 4J. We can write it in this form. AB, vector AB equal minus 4 vector I plus 4 vector J. But he asked me to find the coordinates of vector A, B. Okay, third part, let AI, segment AI be a median in triangle ABC. Calculate the coordinates of point I. So I is the midpoint of which segment? BC. I is the midpoint of segment BC. Then I بنطلع ال X وال Y. X is X of B plus X of C over 2. So we have minus 2 plus 1 over 2 minus half. And Y of I is Y of B plus Y of C over 2. 3 minus 1 over 2 equals to 1. So the coordinates of I is minus half or negative half, 1. Last part, calculate the coordinates of G, the centroid of triangle ABC. So the X or the abscissa is X of A plus X of B plus X of C over 3. So we have 2 minus 2 plus 1 over 3, which is 1 over 3. And Y of A plus Y of B plus Y of C over 3, we have 1 over 3. So G is 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 الX تبعها and Y over 3 coordinates. So these are the coordinates of point G. And that's it.